Hey, welcome back to the YouTube for Wigs for Kids, making you look beautiful inside and out. And again, my co-host is Emily, and we're here to share a little bit of discussion about being comfortable, feeling comfortable. Emily, the one thing that most people wearing a wig have always is the uncomfortableness of what if? What if it falls off? What if somebody sees it? How did you get comfortable wearing a wig, and what were some of your tips you can share with our audience?
You know, the situation in itself is uncomfortable, and that there's no denying that.
Right.
So it's about, feeling the most comfortable you can in an uncomfortable situation. When I would go to school, especially in high school, I would, really worry about what if I wanted to take the wig off? Like, what if I didn't want to be wearing this anymore? What would make me feel the most comfortable if I wasn't having the wig on? So I would actually go to school with like a little beanie hat or, even a baseball cap, just in case. I knew that if I wanted to take the hairpiece off and put the hat on, I was absolutely free to do that. And I knew I was prepared with the hat, so I had that option if I wanted to.
Oh, that was really good. So you actually prepared yourself to the unknown. You may feel comfortable all day and just wear the wig and have no problem. But if you got through that day and it was a little bit more hassle, you just take the wig off, put it away, and put the hat on.
Most of the time I would never really take it off, but I felt more comfortable knowing that I had that backup option if I wanted to as well. And this all kind of goes along with, my teachers knew, the nurse knew, just creating an environment around me that made me feel more comfortable, even when I was uncomfortable.
And that's really important for you. If you haven't seen the episode about the relationship of educating your school, your teachers, your nurses at the school on our episode earlier, I'd like you to go watch it. It's really powerful. It's really, really was a great, tip for everybody, because it takes some of that uncomfortableness that you're hiding, and that's more uncomfortable than having hair loss. I mean, across the board at that point.
And even if there was a conversation at school, people would be talking about hair, I would want to chip into that conversation, but hair started to be like a trigger conversation for me a little bit. But I learned and kind of taught people how to talk to me about it. Like something as simple as, I like your hair. Like that made me feel comfortable and made me happier the day that someone complimented my hair in a way that was like, it is my hair, because it's my hair piece and it's my hair. So people can say to me, I like your hair, it looks nice.
And that rolls back into another episode you and I did, which I think was so powerful, the affirmations.
Yes.
Continually, if you don't get that compliment, are you complimenting yourself? And you taught us on that episode that it really takes a lot more than just just going through a day and not thinking what you're thinking, because if you're thinking what you're not thinking, then you have stinking thinking at that point, because it's a lot of negative, right?
Yes.
And if somebody says to you just in passing, did you wash your hair today? That could throw your whole day off.
Yeah.
Because to somebody else, it's not a big deal. Or whatever, your hair's frizzy or your hair's split in the back. That can really throw you off. And to come out of that tailspin, you got to start to affirm and to compliment and to give you that uplift that you taught us about. Check that episode out as well. That was really outstanding. And journaling, that was really something you shared with us.
Being at school and a part of those conversations about hair, there's no reason to be shy, and you should chip in and talk about your hair if you want.
That's right.
I did that with my friends.
Now, you had eyebrows that you lost, eyelashes that you lost,
Yes.
and you compensated for that to make yourself comfortable. What did you do for your eyebrows at first, and then what did you do at second?
I would draw it on in the morning, and I would try and keep the outline from the day before if I could, but it started to get really hard for me to line up, and my friends were pretty good at makeup. I'd look up YouTube videos on how I can make my eyebrows look more natural. But the best solution that I found was that I had gotten my eyebrows microbladed, which I'm very thankful that, where I went, she did such a great job like measuring where my actual eyebrows were. So now that my eyebrows are grown back, it's not like it's mismatched. Like she really had the eyebrows on where I wanted them to be. And at first I was scared. So she just did like a really thin line, and I used that as my frame so that I could draw more on top of it as well. And then for my eyelashes, I would put some black eyeshadow just on the very edge of my eye, so it kind of
the eyelid,
looked like on the eyelid, just so it looked a little bit like eyelashes.
Now, you went out a lot, and when you were going to a special occasion, you actually used false eyelashes
Yes,
as well.
I would use false eyelashes, which other people use their real eyelashes to help rest the fake
Support it.
eyelash. So you have to be really specific about where you're placing that eyelash, which you will get, if you practice, you'll get good at it, which I did. But it's definitely very doable to put those fake eyelashes on when you have no eyelashes at all.
That's great. So here are some ideal things to do to not only make you comfortable and not even to be just prepared, it's just to be yourself. And that's what we want you to be able to do. Be yourself, the best self you can be. And these tips that Emily shared and hopefully you'll share with us some of the things that you've learned to make all of us as a community at Wigs for Kids feel comfortable, beautiful, inside and out. So continue to join us. Subscribe on our YouTube channel, hit the bell, and let us know whatever questions you have so that we can add those to our episodes each and every week to bring to you what you really need, which is the knowledge to look yourself, live your life, and be beautiful inside and out. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video and learning something from it. Help us grow our YouTube channel by liking this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified every time we publish a new episode.